honestly, I've literally just checked the sign there. I was like, why is there a red flag here? It's not a beach. It's not like there's massive waves. And turns out this is a military firing area. And when the red flags are up, apparently you're not allowed on the land. So yeah, I drove all the way here in this gas guzzler, for Christ's sake, and I can't even go on there. So I've got to try and find another location quickly because I don't have much time actually before the sun sets. Or I don't know, see if somehow I can go on there with the red flag on. I don't know. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god. I'm sad. Oh my god, would you look at this place? This seems like something out of a fairy tale, doesn't it? A church on top of a massive hill. Can you imagine how much effort that would have taken to build this thing? I don't know how they did it, honestly. It took me enough effort to get up here. But yeah, I'm at a place called Brentor Church, I think. It's a St. Michael's church, and it's on top of this hill or tor in the middle of Dartmoor. It's got 360 views of the surrounding Dartmoor, and it's absolutely stunning up here. I can't believe I've never been here. I wanted to go here once in early spring, but there was a log in front of the car park to stop you going in because it was still in lockdown. And it's locked down tomorrow. I wonder if they're going to do it tomorrow. But yeah, so I couldn't come here then, but the best shot to get here is in the morning. A morning like it was this morning, and if you don't know what I'm on about, go and watch my first video in this series of 3 videos in Dartmoor. And it was really nice, misty, frosty morning, and pretty much the mist, the best shot to get is the mist coming over this hill right here, and the church just popping out of the top like it's floating. It's an absolutely beautiful shot that you can get in the morning. Unfortunately, I'm here in the sunset, and the sun is setting over there. And the best shot to get is from the other side, but guess what? There's another landscape photographer over there. I still probably will go over there and try and get a shot next to him, but I'm not going to record, I'll tell you that now. So what I'll do, I'll probably voice over. And I haven't even taken a shot in this video yet. God, bloody nuts up here. But hopefully this video will have at least one shot, which will be that final one. I don't know if it's going to be a good sunset yet. It's completely cloudless where we are at the moment, but possibly over where it's going to set we might have some nice cloud, or the sun, worst case scenario, goes behind clouds. But it's still nice to get the golden light hitting this church. Oh, wow. And if worse comes to worse, and I can't get the last shot, I've always got the drone to get the last shot for me. And that'll be an interesting video. No photography, but a drone shot. Alright, see what I can do. Right, so I have managed to just find a quite nice composition here actually. Unfortunately I'm not going to get the sunset in it, although I don't think it's going to be a good sunset anyway. I really don't. Oh, I've got to be careful because there's a big drop right behind me, like 2 feet away. Not even that. And all you're going to get really tonight is a bit of golden light. That's all you really want, because when you get a sunset like this, that's just plain sky, no clouds, no nothing. The golden light is all you can really use, and you can use that light on your subject instead of actually shooting the sunset, which I've done plenty of times, and I've done it in this shot, and that was my best example, because for that place, the car park shut at 4 o'clock, and I took that shot at 4:03, and I had to literally run and get out the car park before it shut. The first gate shut, the second gate didn't, but we just opened the first gate. But the fact of the matter is, at 4 o'clock, that light wasn't on there, and it was just plain and boring. So I had to wait just a few more minutes for the sun just to dip below that layer of cloud, and it was the reddest light I've ever seen, honestly. I'm not going to get that today because to get that, obviously the sun, I think, is what happened. I think the reason why it was so red then is because the sun bounced off the bottom of the clouds. All I'm going to get today is a yellowy, almost orangey, golden light probably. But it ain't too much of a problem. We just got blue sky over there, it's boring, but I have no other option to get the sky in, obviously. And pretty much I'm using this beautiful rock here on the right hand side of the image that's leading you up to the church. It's acting as an absolutely beautiful leading line. God, a bug went up my nose. And it's covered in this beautiful white moss. And it's an absolutely stunning composition, this is. If only the sun set that way, it would absolutely be stunning. Or we had some cloud here that was being hit by a golden light. Oh wow. And we have about 40 minutes to sunset. But this is an absolutely beautiful composition. I mean, you're not getting much of the church in, but it's still absolutely brilliant. And yeah, here we go. 1/6 of a second, f16. I want everything to focus. ISO 100. Absolutely beautiful. If you're wondering why the shutter speed's so long, I mean, it is f16, but it's very, very bright. I've got a polarizer on just to take a bit of that glare out of the sky and make it more of a solid colour. Because sometimes it's like a mix of different blues. But the polarizer just helps clarify. So I'm back on this side now, and I went over that side with the other photographer, and another guy showed up, so it got a bit squishy over there. But I managed to find a place to get the shot, and yeah, it wasn't to my taste. It wasn't nowhere near as nice. I don't know if that's because my tripod wasn't high enough and I wasn't in the optimal position where he was, or it's because it isn't as nice that side. This side's got nicer leading lines in the rocks that lead you up to the church. That one over there, they're a bit clustered. And I thought I'd come back and get this side in some better golden light. Because it's about 10 minutes from sunset now. And this is probably as good as it's going to get. This light is actually getting really, really nice on the back of my camera. I might, I'm not saying I will, but I might actually be able to get it as red as that photo I showed you. So it's around about the same settings, f16 again, but I've opted for 1/5 of a second this time, just because it's a little bit darker. But this is absolutely stunning. I'm actually glad I didn't hike all the way to where I was going to, where the firing was going on, because that was really a place where it had to be a good sunset. Not one way you just get the light, but this is a place you can't really get a sunset or a sunrise because it's always to the west or to the east, and the church or the viewpoints of the church are always north and south. So it's a little hard to actually get a good sunrise or sunset here. There is some point in the year I think you can just about get the sun in, But really the best shot you can get up here is, like I say, that mist coming over the hill, and more than likely it will happen tomorrow. I could possibly stay here and sleep in my car, but I'm not going to, because I've been up since bloody 5 o'clock, 5:30 or whatever. I've only had 4 hours sleep. I don't know how I'm not feeling tired or I'm not asleep yet. If you don't know what's going on, the backstory of why I'm here, please go watch my last 2 videos, and then you will find out why. But yeah, I only got 4 hours sleep because I finished work at 12 o'clock and got to bed at 1 o'clock, and then woke up at 5:30. And in fact, this has happened twice today. The place I intended to go for the sunrise, I couldn't get to because I woke up late. And it ended up being better because it was just a plain old sunrise, like it is a plain old sunset. And that place really needed a good rise, the place I wanted to go to. But because I was late, I ended up going to a lone tree, which is really, really nice because there was frost and everything, and it ended up being a lot better. And today, for the sunset, the same thing happened. And I ended up at a totally different location that I intended to go. But it's actually great. I'm really proud. What am I? Okay, I'm showing my tiredness now, but I'm really happy that I ended up here because I've always wanted to go. It's an absolutely beautiful location, this is. And I definitely recommend coming here. Just type in Church on the Hill, Dartmoor, or Brental Church, I think it's called. I'm not sure. But it's absolutely fantastic. There's some beautiful locations at Dartmoor. I just wish I lived a little bit closer. Well, I'm moving out within the next couple of weeks, I think, so it's probably been my last time at Dartmoor for a while. But I'm not going to stay the night, because every time I try and sleep in the car, it never works out. So I'm not going to do it today. Oh, look at that beautiful golden light. Sun's setting now, and I'm just going to watch it because the light's gone, the golden light. I'm hitting the rock now. Ah, wow, absolutely stunning. Cannot believe it. Well, I've never done this before. I've never got up in the morning and shot practically all day. In the first 2 videos, I was in a valley for about 5 or 6 hours. And I was worried about what am I going to do for hours when I've shot the sunrise. I was bloody in the valley for all day. But yeah, the day's come to an end now. I've watched the day begin and end. And it's pretty mesmerising when you do that. And I love doing it. You know, it does make me think about life though, and get pretty sad. But you should try it one day. Maybe you guys have. I don't think I've taken this many photos in my whole entire life. Not combined. I mean, like in a day. But it was well worth it. It really was. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this little series in Dartmoor that took place in one day. But other than that, I'm going to go because I've got about a 2-hour drive home. And I'm just really tired. I'm going to hit the hay when I get back, I tell you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Alright. See ya.